Welcome to Clemson for a Friday night of ACC.
They got ahead of us, Fred.
Hannah Slyke, we know she's an outstanding catcher. She's been on a roll, and BC gets off to a good start. A chance for extra bases here, and it's a lead-off double, and we are underway with Emma Jackson standing at second.
And she hit that like...
Her 17th start of the season for the Tigers tonight. The shortstop Gator Robinson comes to the plate, lays down the bunt. Charging is Abby Vieira. Vieira gets the throw to first for the out, but a successful bunt as they move the runner over to third.
She's pitched as a starter and a reliever this year.
There's going to be a shot that's going to go off the glove of Collins, and that's going to bring in the first run. Kind of a blooper right there. Collins tried to reach for it, but it just nicked the top of her glove, and it's 1-0 Eagles.
The ball off the bat actually caught the shortstop flat-footed. She takes a drop step, she makes that catch, but you live and learn, right?
It's another opportunity missed.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes. Grounder into the glove of Alex Brown. She gets it for the force at first, and that'll have to do, but there's 2 away.
That was really a good job of throw and catch by Brown and Maddie Moore's footwork there. It was great around the bag.
So there's 2 away. As the pitch gets away, the throw to Zoe Hines, it goes to the backstop, and that's going to allow the base runner.
No, it's not.
Hines, the senior. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to foul out of play. No, it's a great job by Alex Brown. Brown with a diving effort.
Brown does a great job of fouling off pitches when she needs to.
And she's going to get a single this time. So Brown is aboard with a leadoff single for the Tigers. And here we go. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball. This could be trouble. It drops in front of the center fielder Case. But they're able to get Brown at second for the first out of the inning.
Now, there was not a lot Brown could do right there. That's going to go as a... So I think they made a wise choice by not appealing that one.
So 1 away. Here's Julia Noller. Runner is going. The throw is going to be dropped, and it's going to be a stolen base.
Yep.
49. All-time program leader. And look at Noller now at 3-0, taking all the way on that one, and she walks.
You could possibly argue they may have been pitching around her, but they...
Kenjorski's pitch. Fly ball. Charging in for it is the right fielder. It goes off the glove of Jordan Stevens. They will hold Maddie Moore at third, and they are going to call it a foul ball now. She dropped it in foul territory.
There's that. It's where the ball is.
There's a fly ball that's going to be called for by Gator Robinson, the shortstop. So they take care of Cintron there, and there's now 2 away.
And I don't want to get into the minutia of it.
Odd series. Clemson had 2 run rule victories, and the game in the middle was BC winning 4-0. That's a fly ball, but it's going to settle in for Hines, and the side is retired. Clemson gets a couple of hits, but nothing across. We go to the second.
Is dangerously close to becoming a host institution.
Top of the second, 1-0 BC, and there is the first swing of the inning, and Maddie Moore with a beautiful play to rob Adriana Martinez, and there's 1 down. 0-1 pitch, and they hit her. So it's another base runner for BC, their first of the inning.
And that's definitely what you don't want to do, is give free bases.
Grounder, it's going to get by Moore. It's in for a base hit, and BC now has runners at first and second with 1 down. 4:38 with runners in scoring position. Grounder handled by McCubbin, the throw to third. Then the ball gets past Brown, and you got bases loaded now. McCubbin tried to take out the runner at third, made the pitch to Jackson. Single past Moore. 1 run's in. They'll send the second runner, throw to the plate, and they're going to have her out. That was the effort by Schouten to try to score, but the Tigers are able to get the relay in. BC does add to the lead, but it could field.
Boston College is appealing to seeing if there was interference by the catcher, but I do not think there was. I think she had plenty of the plate, and she had the ball before she went down to her.
Umpire made sack bunt in the first. And she hits a grounder. It's slow. It's handled by Collins, who gets the throw across to take care of BC. We go to the bottom of the second. The Eagles up 2. It's not ideal, that's for sure. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Collins, and Collins takes a big cut and goes down swinging. First out of the inning, first strikeout for Konjorski. Total hits on the season. She drives that one toward the glove and into the glove of Zoe Hines, and there's 2 down.
That was hit hard, but right at her.
Last night, this is her 17th start of the season.
Yeah, she's been getting a lot of starts recently.
Pops that one up. Calling for it is Jackson. Just drifts into shallow part of the outfield, and that takes care of the Tigers in the second.
In the ball area by the third baseman, Brown. So the left side of the infield both have one.
Fly ball deep left field, gone. Hannah Slike leaves the ballpark, and BC is celebrating. They're now up 3-0.
And she got all of that. That ball did not move any at all.
And just like that, Boston College extends this lead.
And we talked about the last half inning, and that is
officially
get those runs back.
Jordan Stevens, the right fielder, had a fielder's choice the first time up in the first. That's a grounder that's going to get past a diving Marion Collins, and now BC has 5 hits on the evening. 3 innings through 24 pitches to close out that 6-2 victory last night. It's an immediate bunt. They're going to be able to move the runner over as Zoe Hines lays down a bunt. It's an out, but it does advance the runner to second.
And she did her job.
So the runner at first is indeed out. So Stevens took off too early.
Yep.
And that changes everything.
The bunter has to come back.
Mika Vilhag, we will talk to her after this inning. Fly ball. Could be some trouble charging in, and it goes off the front of the glove of Johnson. Kylie Johnson dove for it, but couldn't come up with it. And BC has another base runner. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball. Coming over for it is the center fielder Brockenbrough. She makes the catch. Second out of the inning.
You know, we were talking about Mackenzie Clark being in the stadium as the center fielder now.
She rips that past the glove of Collins. It's another hit for the Eagles. Their 7th. Now you got runners at first and second with 2 down. The 0-1 grounder. It's handled by Collins, and that'll retire the side, but Boston College adds to the lead. We will go to the bottom of the third, but before that, we're going to talk with
Clemson's going up to play Tennessee midweek this coming week.
Grounder handled by Espinoza. The throw over to Scouten, and there's one away.
And look at the hop in the way the Eagles threw that.
Bailey Konjorski working with a 3-0 lead. And she's going to give up a hit. Alex Brown is aboard with a 1-out single to center, her 2nd hit of the day.
She drove that ball.
Rips that one for her 2nd hit of the day. Brown is standing at second. Moore is at first, and the Tigers will bring the tying run to the plate in Julia Noller. Noller, fly ball, left field, but it's going to be into the glove of Hines. Nowhere for the runners to go, and there's 2 out. She gave it a ride, but it stayed in and home plate is in the shadows. And it goes past the third baseman, Espinoza. A run will come in. The Tigers have a diving effort, and they get the runner in at third. And we've got a double, RBI double for Macy Cintron. She did it again.
She sure will be a single, and she advanced on the throw. because the outfielder did bobble the ball after she stopped it. Watch this right. That ball, the third baseman had no chance. Brown scored very easily.
And for Brown, that's the 57th run.
Somebody down there called time. We're going to start everything over again.
They reset the pitch clock, but Konjorski's ready to go. Grounder into the glove of Konjorski, who will make the play at first and retire the side. Clemson gets a run on the board. 9 1 and 2 hitters coming up for BC. They try to lay down a bunt, and it is not in time. Callie Case tried to beat it out. Nice play by the Tigers, one down.
Hopefully you guys will get it patched up someday.
Emma Jackson, fly ball. Brockenbrough standing in center field. She brings it in. There's 2 down. With that last call.
Yeah, they made the presence felt right then.
3 and 2. She misses that time, so Gators aboard with a 2-out walk. She's got 1 hit, but it's still a big one. That home run. Takes a swing and a miss there, and that will retire the side. Clemson gets out of it. A 1-0 pitch to Marion Collins. Collins fly ball. It's into the glove of Zoe Hines in left field. There's 1 down. And again, the Jay Mobley is in the house.
Mobley and I met.
Kylie Johnson drops it in for a base hit. It's a 1-out single, and she's aboard.
Great job of hitting right there by Allie. Just drove that thing right to left field. The Tigers are taking better swings now, but to close it up.
And she rips that one. It's back-to-back singles for the Tigers. And they're getting some production now out of that 7 and 8 spot.
Yes, they are, and they're getting the third baseman to see right now. That way that sun's cracking in.
Yeah, that's a challenge for Espinoza. Drops it right to her. It's going to be a race for the bag, and they're going to rule the lead runner out, Johnson. Wilson has had herself a season. Transferred in from North Carolina, her 2nd year with this program. And she got over the head of Robinson. The run will come home. Everybody is safe. Across comes another run for the Tigers. And now it's a 3-2 game.
And to say that Alex Brown is seeing the ball is an understatement. No matter where they pitch it, she's hitting it.
That's her 3rd hit of the game. It brings home Pipkins. And they get
calm, not nervous.
Fly ball, deep left center field. This one is out of here, and Clemson goes in front. Maddie Moore delivers.
I said it the last at bat. That's Maddie being Maddie. That's just what she does.
Home run number 13, and the Tigers have lifted them.
Watch this. Bang.
And she gave this a wallop. This is 254 feet.
She knew it.
Wow. Nobody could catch that. Someone's going to have to go chase it.
Another lousy effort by the fans catching balls out there.
We're going to have a talk with them.
We're going to have to work with
28 out of 51. She grounds that, though, right to the pitcher, Scouten, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers go in front. They put 4 on the board. We go to the 5th.
The last thing you want to do is go back out here and be sloppy and give them a chance to score a run.
4, 5, and 6 hitters are up for Boston College in this inning. Brown is able to field the Jordan Stevens grounder with the throw over, 1 down.
That is a good start.
Fly ball, left field. There's Johnson. She makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
That ball was hit a mile high, wasn't it?
It really
said we were doing an adequate job.
That's good news. Popped it up. Abby Vieira brings it in. You said Clemson needs a shutdown inning. How about a 1-2-3 inning? We go to the bottom half of the 5th. We talked about how Boston College playing pretty loose when they got that 3-0 lead, as Cintron is able to walk on 4 pitches. And we've sort of seen that flip with Clemson's offense and getting their. So Ariel is the runner at first. And here's Abby Vieira. She laid down like she wanted to take the punt and wanted to bunt. 2 home runs in that huge victory on Tuesday night. The only 2 runs for the Tigers. There's a fly ball. Charging in is the left fielder. Bringing it in is Hines, and that's the first out of the inning.
She got under that.
Back in 2015, the first time they'd gone to one in 35 years. Previously, the coach at Radford. Ground ball. They will go for the lead runner, and they get the force. So Ariel is out. Second, there is some notoriety to it. They've had some previous success. Fly ball. Center fielder is there for Case, and she brings it in. Tigers strand 2 will go to the 6th. 5-3.
So somebody in their family is bringing them.
I think that's a good point. Maddie Moore calls everybody off on that fly ball, and she brings it in. And there's 1 down.
I know the only 8-year-old I saw driving was
first pitch. There's a grounder that's handled by Alex Brown. Brown, the throw over. She gets Megan Scouten for the 2nd out of the inning.
And nice job by Nola there, giving a little stretch to help out. Fall in the shadow.
Grounder off the glove of Cintron. Collins with the throw over. It is not in time. Went off Cintron's glove, and that's
getting in her position.
3-2 pitch. Fly ball. This is going to drop into the glove, and it is caught by the right fielder, Pipkins. What a way to end the top of the 6th. What a way to get out of the inning.
Always great and terrific when they come home.
Jamison Brockenbrough starts off the inning with a base hit. It is fumbled by Stevens in right field, and Brockenbrough winds up at 2nd, and the Tigers have a runner in scoring position. Yeah,
a little bit of a flutter on the flagpoles, but they're just straight down.
Grounder, it's handled by the 3rd baseman. The throw over, is it in time? It's not. Alex Brown beats the throw by Espinoza, and she's aboard again. The Tigers get, look at that. 190 on as a first year, then hitting the 200s, the 300s, and now the 400s. There's a grounder up the middle. It's off the glove of Jackson. Brockenbrough scores. Tigers have now doubled up BC at 6.
That ball was hit like a rocket. There was absolutely nothing the second baseman could do with that ball.
12 hits now for Clemson, 8 between Brown and Moore.
You do.
Noller grounds it to first. The throw back, and they turn the double play. They do. Although you can see Brown sliding across. It was good enough to get the run in.
You see right here, your basic 3-6-4. Because even though Brown was on 3rd, usually when there's a double play, like where they were.
And it wasn't like she warmed up either.
No, well, if she did it quickly.
Yeah, we didn't see it. Fly ball. Center field. Gone. Tigers add another on the board. It's Macy Cintron. She goes out, and it's now 8-3. 10 homers on the season for the freshman.
And if you're Boston College, you're just going, how do you get this person out? Look at that. Got that old school leg kick on the front end of her swing. That ball was not as low as the one last night, but it was hit just as hard. And we're going to have a pitching change.
That was a 248-foot shot.
You got Shannon McLeod coming in now. You know, where's Alex Brown? The other seniors.
Check swing, strike call. That retires the side. But Clemson adds 3 big runs. They will try to close it out in the 7th. 8-3 Tigers. Fly ball. Charging in for it and calling everybody off as Brockenbrough in center field. That turned into a venture. Pipkins was there. Manny at 2nd time. Brockenbrough didn't come up until the 3rd inning.
Yeah.
She smashed that one. Gave it another ride. It goes off the glove of Johnson. She couldn't bring it in. And there is, standing at second base, is Hannah Slike. Fly ball. That's Stevens. Once again, Brockenbrough calls everybody out, and BC is down to their last out.
At that time, you could hear Brockenbrough scream.
The 0-2 pitch. Grounded off the glove of Alex Brown. They will send the runner. There will be no throw, and BC gets a run across. It's 8-4, and we're not done yet.
We were a strike away, and now we've given them yet another at bat. Ball hit very hard. Short hop Brown. I'd have to score the hit. I don't.
It was a hit. Just put. Grounder off the glove of Brown. Another hard hit ball. Everybody is safe.
And that ball was hit like a laser. Watch this.
3 straight hard hit balls. Wow. Gonna have a
might see some improvement between this year and next year. Have a change of speed.
1-2 pitch misses outside. Runner will advance as Vieira could not bring in that throw. Get a little bit of a walk. 2-2 pitch. Called third strike, and that will do it. Clemson comes from a 3-0 deficit to clinch the series over Boston College as the Tigers knock off the Eagles 8-4. Clemson now 37-11 on the season and 16-4 in the conference.
You stuck with it and got them on the outside part of the plate.
This was just one of those struggle games to win.
Yes.
This was not easy by any. If you look at the score, you'll see 8-4. It was not that kind of game.
No, it wasn't. And you want to give